What's up, YouTube? It's your boy NaughtyNev, and today we have Cyber Dragons going up against Live Twin or Evil Twin, however you want to say it. Post Alliance Insights, and with the new support that Evil Twin is also getting. So we won the rock, paper, scissors, and we chose to go first. In our hand, we have Cyber Dragon Core, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Cyberdog Claw, and Fiendsmith Track. A very good hand. And our opponent has Fiendsmith Engraver with 4 hand traps, Effect Veiler, Draw, Ghost Ogre, Ash. What a crazy hand. So we are going first. We will enter our main phase. We will start off with Tract. Tract will add Lurry, discard Lurry, Trailing 1 Lurry, and our opponent will hit us with the Draw and Lockbird. This Draw really hurts Cyber Dragons. So we are shut off from Cyber Dragon plays, and all we have is Fiendsmith plays. So we summon Lurry, Link Summon into Fiendsmith Requiem, activate Requiem, and we get hit with Ash Blossom. And we can't do anything, so we just pause for turn. Opponent will draw into Live Twin Kill, normal summon Kill effect to summon a Leela from hand or deck. And here I decide to use Ash Blossom on this. It's a pretty good Ash target, yes, but I forgot that Live Twin's got a new support, which is discard Evil Twin Kill Deal, which basically just tells me that, yo, bro, you just wasted your Ash Blossom, because this card is really good. On summon, it gets to send a Leela. I believe it's a Leela monster. Yeah, a Leela monster from deck or extra deck to the grave. And it's the new card, Live Twin Leela Suite. This card is able to special summon itself because our opponent controls a Kill monster. So Ash Blossom was useless on this. Could have just saved it for a better target. Anyway, now they'll use the Kill Deal because it's a light fiend to link summon into Requiem. And here we're starting with Fiendsmith plays. You guys know the usual combos. Requiem summons Lacrima effect, and I was thinking whether to use Ghost Ogre, but here is not a good time to use Ghost Ogre, so I just let my opponent go through with it. They'll send Engraver Requiem effect to equip to Lacrima, then Contact Fuse into Necroquip Princess, and then they'll use the Engraver from hand, discarding to add Fiendsmith Track, mainly to trigger the Necroquip Princess for a free draw. And then here I decide to use Ghost Ogre because I can stop my opponent from getting access to Wave Hiking Caesar if they do play it. They draw into Secret Password, and then they'll use its effect to add a Live Twin or Evil Twin spell or trap from the deck to the hand. That will be the Sunny's Snitch. They'll use Sunny's Snitch effect to add a Kill or Live Twin monster, deck to hand. They'll add Kill Frost. Kill Frost to special summon itself because our opponent controls a Leela monster. Then they'll link summon into Kill, the Link 2, which will reborn the Leela from grave. Then they'll link into the Link 2 Leela, which will reborn the Kill they just sent to grave. Kill will allow our opponent to draw a card. They draw into Imper. And then our opponent will link summon into Trouble Sunny. Trouble Sunny effect tribute itself at cost to just reborn the 2 Link 2s. And then Fiendsmith Engraver effect shuffle back Kill Deal to reborn itself. And then here our opponent will now link summon into Sequence effect to fusion summon into Fiendsmith Desiree. And now our opponent will link summon into the Link 4 Abawaq. I assume that's how you say it. And yeah, Sequence effect to equip to Desiree, and then they'll use Abawaq effect. They have to discard a card, and I believe they'll banish Abawaq to special summon 1 light or dark monster in the graveyard. They'll special summon the Trouble Sunny. Into battle phase, attack us for 3,300 and 2,800 of Desiree and Trouble Sunny. Main phase 2, they will set the Imper, and proceeding to end phase, Abawaq will return in the end phase, and we will start our turn. We draw into Cyberload Fusion. Enter the main phase, normal summon core effect. We get hit with Effect Veiler because, of course, it's just the whole purpose of Cyber Dragon core. And now here I use Cyberdog Claw to search for Cyberdog Realm. Opponent will use Kill Frost effect, which is if a card is added from the main deck to our hand, opponent's hand, while they control an Evil Twin monster, they get to banish the card as cost, and they can draw a card. They draw into Lacrima. I activate Cyberdog Realm, and then they'll use Abawaq to discard a card and just to destroy a card on the field, and we have nothing from there. Opponent can just attack us for game in their next turn, so we scoop and we go to game 2. Game 2, we are obviously going first. And in our hand, we have Kashtera Unicorn, Cyber Jormungandr, Crossout, Fiendsmith Engraver, and King Regulus. Basically no Cyber Dragon plays, so we just have to go with Kashtira and Fiendsmith. Opponent draws into Fiendsmith Tract, Secret Password, Ash Blossom, Droll, and Ghost Ogre. 3 hand traps. Crazy. So we enter main phase, special summon Unicorn effect to add Birth to our hand. Opponent will activate Droll, and lucky for us, I did side in Droll going second, so we hit them with the Crossout, the one-off Crossout. Then we use a Kashtira Unicorn on Res to banish a card from their extra deck, and I decide to banish the Requiem, get rid of Fiendsmith plays for our opponent. Activate Engraver. Opponent will hit us with an Ash Blossom. I activate Birth, and I just pass for turn. Can't do anything. Opponent draws into Live Twin Lila Treat. I do not know if this is a new card. That's the first time I have seen it. Opponent will activate Secret Password at Sunny's Snitch. Sunny Snitch's effect to add a Live Twin monster. They'll add a Kill. Normal summon Live Twin Kill effect to special summon Lila. Then we go Unicorn effect. I decided to banish Trouble Sunny because I think it was just a one-off they were playing. Opponent will activate Fiendsmith Tract, and then Tract effect. Discard the Lure. Here I actually should have used, it is a good time to use Birth, which I do activate. Our opponent hits us with the Ghost Dog, which is very unfortunate. Summon the Requiem, and then they'll link summon into Evil Twin Lila. Lila effect to reborn the Kill from grave. Opponent will activate Lila Treat, which says if you control a Kill monster, you can summon this card from your hand. Gosh, guys, all these Live Twin cards having special summon effects is crazy. They just continue comboing off. Anyway, continuing. Opponent will now link summon into the Evil Twin Kill. Link 2's effect will reborn the Evil Twin Lila from grave. Evil Twin Lila will pop our Unicorn, and opponent will link summon to a Barbecue, and then link some. Guess they're thinking over here. They decide to not continue link climbing or to link summon, so they'll just enter battle phase, attacks for 2,800. They pause for turn, and I'll redraw into a Kashtira Unicorn. The opponent has no interruptions, I believe. Yeah, I believe our opponent has no interruptions. Our opponent does not have a card in hand yet to make a Barbecue live. So we special summon the Unicorn effect. We do play 2 copies of Birth. Activate Birth, and then we use Cyber Jormungandr's effect. Because our opponent controls a monster, we can special summon this card from our hand, and then either take 1 Cyber Dragon from my deck, either special summon it or equip to this card, but we're not going to equip, we're going to special summon Cyber Dragon, the OG Cyber Dragon. And this 2 level 5s on the bodies means we can go straight into Infinity. So we Exceed Summoning to Nova, Exceed Summoning to Infinity. Infinity effect to take a Barbecue, and our opponent scoops from here. What we could do is just, after taking the Barbecue, attack into our opponent's monsters, and then I don't think they had any plays in the graveyard. So whatever card they draw into, we can just negate with Infinity. So we go into game 3, and our opponent is now going first. So we have Fiendsmith Engraver, Cyber Emergency, Cyberdogram, 3 beautiful cards you want to see. Fiendsmith Tract and Lacrima, these 2 cards are very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Opponent has Secret Password, Lila Treat, Fabulary, Kill, and Effect Veiler. So we have no interruption, so just not to waste any of your time, I will just fast forward this. So opponent will now start doing their usual Live Twin plays, but here they decide to bring out the number 65 Jin Buster for a monster negate. So yes, this is the same combo you've seen in the previous 2 games with the Live Twins and also the Fiendsmith cards. Now the new support is really good for Live Twins, especially the Link 1, really good. They can continue to combo off if their normal summon gets negated, which is usually what was the problem with Live Twins. So our opponent did make a mistake here, which was fine. We were just testing, so I let him take it back just to correct. We're all learning, guys. So they bring out the Desiree, and then bring out the Barbecue to reborn the Trouble Sunny. And then they'll set the Forbidden Droplet, they have the Effect Veil in hand, and they'll pass for turn. So there is 1... I won't count this as a disruption yet because our opponent's monster zones are taken up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So five disruptions. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 disruptions. We got to play through. So we start our turn. We draw into Imperm, which is a very good card to draw. So here in the main phase, I decide to just use the Imperm on a Barbecue. Don't want him to pop a card or reborn a monster. And we weren't concerned about Trouble Sunny because our opponent's monster zones were taken up, so it wasn't a problem. And you can't target Desiree anyway. We weren't concerned about Jin Buster because we can probably try negate it with our Fiendsmith plays. So we activate Tract. Tract will add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, and then we'll link summon into Fiendsmith. Requiem, Requiem effect, opponent will negate with the Jin Buster. And then here I decide to go Fiendsmith Engraver effect. We will search for our track to get Engraver in Grave. We will use Engraver, shuffle back the Lurie as cost to reborn itself. And then Requiem effect to equip to Engraver. Engraver to send our Requiem and Trouble Sunny to Grave. Opponent will activate Trouble Sunny. They can just reborn the Evil Twin Kiss a Kill, but they won't use its effect to draw. Then we go Cyber Emergency. Now we search for Cyber Dragon Core. Since we did normal summon Cyber Dragon Core, it will get hit with with the effect Veiler, sorry. Next, I'll activate Cyber Dark Realm, and our opponent will negate it with Fiendsmith Desiree. And now here, busy thinking what to do. Our opponent still has a set card, could be an Imperm. I wasn't sure if it was a droplet, I thought it was an Imperm. So we just link summon into Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight on summon will send Cyber Dark Realm as cost because it needs to send a continuous spell, and we search for the spell card Clockwork Knight. Then we activate Clockwork Knight. Now all monsters on the field become machine, and it will use Clockwork Knight effect, targeting core in our grave to special summon and will tribute Fiendsmith Engraver because it is now a machine. Now here, people, you may be thinking, oh, why isn't my guy using Forbidden Droplet? Later down the line, he did say he was not sure about the combo lines, and if he knew about it, he would have definitely stopped Clockwork Knight. So our opponent didn't know. And now, guys, we just contact fuse our opponent's entire board away. Now, also, our opponent forgot to use Desiree effect because it was sent to grave. I'm not sure if it's by card effect or just sent to grave. Yeah, if this card is sent to grave. So our opponent, I guess they forgot just to use it. They could just send a random card on our field. Definitely the Clockwork Knight because they need their monsters to be fiends and not machines. But our opponent didn't use it. And then they decided to scoop from here. My opponent told me they didn't have any plays. I wasn't sure, guys. If you guys know what my opponent could have done apart from using the Forbidden Droplet earlier, what combos they could have done with the live twins or evil twin, just let me know in the comments, guys. But our opponent does scoop from here, tells us they don't have plays, so Cyber Dragon takes the win. Clockwork Knight putting in the work for us, contact fusing our opponent's board and making our opponent's monsters machines, because as you know, since I play Fiendsmith, Light Fiend, yeah, does hurt them. But otherwise, guys, that is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like and also hit the subscribe button, guys. Till the next video, Naughty Nev signing out.